Perfect. So you started your first business, you don't know where to get clients from, you don't know what to sell, you don't know absolutely anything about it, right? So in this video, I'm going to be explaining very quickly the most important things that you need to get down as soon as possible, even before getting your business up. Okay, my name is Alejandro. I'm from Spain. I've generated $15.3 million to my clients through coaching businesses and agencies. And today I'm going to be showing you exactly the first two things you need to make sure that are right in order for you to become successful with business. Now, most people start directly by trying to get into the action part, and that's absolutely amazing, right? You're still doing something better than not doing anything, right? That's absolutely amazing. And by trying things that are later probably not going to be working, you're of course going to be making a lot of progress, okay? But there's two things that you need to be checking on the business, not on the business directly, but in yourself before becoming successful with business in general. Even before getting a coach, or even before getting into work into with an ads agency or any of that. Okay. The first thing is you need to have a purpose. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is I've coached hundreds of people, and myself, I've started businesses in which the only aim of the business was just to make money. Now, businesses do have to make money, but at the end of the day, you are a person. Money is just a tool. Money is just something you're going to use in your daily life in order to buy the things, in order to buy time so that you can get forward to your goals, and also being able to make much more money quicker by spending money instead of time. But it's not a goal in itself, because money, I mean, come on, if your goal is literally something that they're printing out of thin air from the federal government, come on, it's something that is not real as solid as people think. It's something real as a concept, but it's not really so much as a solid thing. As a solid, let's say, as solid as, for example, this book would be, right? It's a good concept, but it's not something that exists in nature. It's not something that's made there. It's something that we humans have made up in order to give value between each other that we can exchange for any other thing. Okay? So you need to have a purpose for your life, not itself money. Now, before you get the money goals for your business and you're like, okay, I need to make this much money, please get a purpose down. Your life is much more important than a simple amount of money that you will be making anyway, because you're going to become successful anyway, especially if you're watching this kind of videos like you're watching right now, and especially if you're subscribed to my channel, that's for sure. So write down, what do you want? What do you want in life? How do you want your day to look like? How do you want every single minute of your day to look like? What do you want to get up to? Do you want to get up to, a fancy view of the sea? Do you want to get up every single day from your bed to seeing the mountains afar? You just have to write your entire life. And what is the purpose of your life? Now, the purpose of your life is not going to be something that is already written, or destiny, or all this bullcrap that I have never believed, and you should never either, because you are the author of your life, and you are the person that is going to dictate how every single day it's going to look like from today. So, just take your own time, okay? Have your own space. It is not something you need to do like instantly, but you should definitely do it as soon as possible, because as soon as you get your purpose written down and you know what your purpose is and you know what you really want to achieve in your life, everything is going to come extremely easy. Super fucking easy, right? I can give you hundreds of examples. I've had clients whose only goal was to make money. They've gotten to work with me personally, they've applied all the blueprints, they've done it all, they have achieved so much success, but you can literally speak with them and you can be with them personally, and they are not happy at all. In fact, they have so much money, which was the only thing they wanted, and now they live a better life, but they're more empty than before. And they have no drive, zero drive to continue, which is even the worst part. Once they have achieved a certain level of success, they have zero drive to continue moving forward. They're literally the entire day just scrolling on Instagram because they don't know what to do. Their business is pretty much working for them, and they have absolutely no purpose in their life. And they're completely stuck. They've been maybe 1 year or 2 years after becoming successful, making $50,000 per month, $100,000 per month, and literally never scaling their business because they don't even know why they would do it. And you don't want to be in that position. And that's the people that work with me personally and achieve success, let alone the people that do not achieve it. They're constantly chasing money, constantly chasing money. They're chasing something that is everywhere. And they're chasing something that is completely made up. It's a concept. It's something that is useful. but money is useless until it is used. So, and it's so much, I mean, there's so much more in life than just money, okay? Don't get me wrong, money is extremely important. You have to make a lot of money. It's going to potentiate your life so much, but there's so much more to money that's going to actually give you meaning in life and will make you money in the path. Okay, so get your purpose down, know exactly what you need to be doing, what you want to be doing, what is literally the most exciting thing you have ever had in your life that literally just makes you, I don't know, cry of joy every single time you speak about it and you talk about it and you practice it. Maybe it's a sport, maybe it's to help children in Africa, maybe it is to build hospitals in Uganda, maybe it is, I don't know, man, anything. Maybe it is to have the biggest, I don't know, the biggest business in the world that's going to help, I don't know, businesses make more money, having the biggest entertainment industry, you know, just being the best in the entertainment industry. Like, I don't know what it is. Being a high-level musician, a classical musician, being a dancer, being a good archer. I don't know, you name it. But you have to get this down. This is the most important part of your entire journey. And it's going to dictate not just your journey in business, but your entire life forever and of every single person around you. That's the first thing you have to get done, okay? So, you can pause this video, you can go get it. I would advise you to watch this video until the end first, because if you just pause it and go get it, you're probably going to get distracted with Instagram Reels anyway, okay? And I want you to hear the second one. So, the second point is extremely important, and it's the one I have had the most trouble with, which is, who is around you? You know? Who are the people around you? That's the second most important point. And the reason I'm saying that is because, look, you can be a warrior and you can succeed in every single environment. Doesn't matter where you're at, doesn't matter what your country is, doesn't matter how your family is, how your friends are. It doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, I don't come at all from the best part in the world and from the best environment at all. And still I was able to put myself at such power that, you know, I can just show you this. I was making more than, in dollars, it was like 35,500 euros a month, which was like $43,000 per month when I was 18 years old. I was coming here to Dubai, but, you know, it was amazing. I can even show you, you know, for example, since I was 18 years old, I've gotten the American Express. Well, I have two, but, you know, you have two basically because you can ask if you want one or two when you get it, okay? But this American Express, the Platinum, I've gotten it since I was 18 years old. You know, all these people are showing it to you when they're 25. Bro, I've been having it since I was 18 years old. Barely legally able to make money, bro. I've had it since there because I was making, in dollars, it was about $43,000 per month since I was 18. But then, I didn't have the second point nailed down. You know, I had a failing relationship. I had not a good relationship with my parents, not a good relationship with my family, not good friends. Like, it was just faulty on every single aspect. You know, all of these were just fucked up, to be honest with you. And so what happened is that I came to Dubai. I was 18 years old. I was crushing it. I was surrounded by millionaires. I was meeting people, you know, spending $50,000 a month in the rent. And that was like, oh my God, this is the best place ever. I came here, started my business. I was looking for apartments. I took my girlfriend here. I was talking with all my friends. Half my friends were fucking losers. They just went out of my WhatsApp. Not just because I took them out, but also some of them, they were just too jealous to even speak to me. And so, all of these relationships that I had that were completely failed, and they were not really good people, 90% of them, just people who were completely jealous and did not want me to win. I ended up failing in 2021 when I didn't end up actually moving to Dubai, and I ended up just being completely surrounded by all these people, from family, from friends, from, you know, a girlfriend, etc., that were not doing anything to help me achieve my goals, but in the contrary, they were doing a lot of actions in order to get me to fail. And so what I did is I actually failed. You know, I closed my business that was helping so many people. I had a business that was still making money, but just so much less money because I wasn't really putting in the work and I wasn't really hustling on it, and I wasn't putting the action that I had to put into because I was just surrounded by all of these stupid people. And so that second point, man, you need to get it nailed down as soon as possible and to identify who are the friends who genuinely do actions to actually help you out. Not help you, but then destroy you in the name of help, but actually help you out. And not just that, but also the people who every single time you get any single kind of win in whatever purpose you have, not the ones they have, the ones you have, they are super fucking happy about you and they do anything that they can to help you out. Okay? So that's extremely important. These 2 points are going to be the best and the most important ones in order to get started with any kind of success, not even in business. So even before you go into funnels, sales, into honestly any part of the business itself, just make sure that these 2 points are laid down, because if not, you're not gonna have a lot of success. And trust me, the first one I had it laid down very well. The second one I didn't at all back then. Nowadays it's very different, right? Because pretty much most of my friends are my clients, business partners, and also people that are just genuinely good people. And all of these motherfuckers, I've gotten them out of my life completely, and they have absolutely nothing to say in my life. They have absolutely no power, right? But back then I didn't. And so I suffered because of that. So if you are right now starting out in business, you want to start your coaching business or agency business, you want to start an online business in general, right? You just want to make money. I mean, there's so many businesses out there. False Win, for example, YouTube automation, have gotten a lot of success with that, taught a lot of people also on that. So I've been in many businesses all around, and I can tell you there's a lot of good businesses. It's just I've generated $15.3 million to my clients, mostly in coaching and agencies, utilizing many tactics. I mean, if you're interested, just go to the description, follow me on Instagram, and also you can just book a call directly with me by speaking to me on the DMs, okay? So if you're interested in that, you can just DM me, and I will see if you can qualify and if I can even help you out, okay? But you have to get nailed down the first 2 steps. If you're literally starting from scratch, make sure that you have a purpose. You have to get it down, and make sure that any single person that is around you is actually a supportive person. Now, if they're not, and for example, maybe your mother, your father, your brother, whatever it is, just whoever it is, maybe you're dependent on them in some way, economically or something, what I advise you to do under that situation is still get your purpose down, still filter out all the people. Maybe it's a parent, I mean, unless you want to cut the communication with them, but I would not advise that. You just handle it, any single, any single minuscule message they send of hate towards you, convert it to love. Let's just say that your mother is like, oh, but you're doing this, you're the loser, blah, blah, blah. Okay, look, mother. Just confront it, just confront it, like, just, hey, look, mother. I understand it's not the path you would be taking. I understand you're not 100% happy. You're my mother. I still love you. I'm your son. I still love you. I don't want it so that when you're 80 years old, you're in bed, and the only thing I remember and the only thing you remember is that we had constant fights because I had a different path that you would have taken. Just do these kind of things. They're going to hit so hard. They're going to hit so hard in her, and they're going to be like, shit, I don't want that to be happening, right? The only thing I have to do is just love my son. Just convert hate into love. Just convert hate into love. Being able to handle your parents, to handle your brothers. I mean, your brothers, they don't even have to know what you're doing, right? But maybe your father, your mother, especially if you need them legally for something, that's okay. Most people have supportive parents, right? Some people don't, a lot more than you might think. Maybe you're in this situation that your parents don't really support you. Just convert it into love. Focus in your journey. The only thing they want is the best for you. Or maybe they don't. But most times they just want the best for you, and they're just fearful because they're in a world that evolves so much faster than they would have ever even imagined that a world could evolve in, I was going to say 20 years, but just even a single year. They don't even know what's happening every year, one after the other, right? But you do, because you're young. You're 20, you're 30 years old, you're maybe even 40. You know how the world works, right? Maybe your parents are 50, 60, 70. They have no fucking idea, right? So family members, just convert hate to love. Don't give a fuck about anything they say. Just focus in your fucking purpose and achieving your goals. And that's it. Trust me, it's going to work out very, very well. I can tell you by experience, it's going to work very well, okay? Now, with friends, it's very easy. You just cut them loose. Now, I had, for example, 2 best friends. I had so much fun with them. We were always out, and I just loved them so much. I told my friend back then, I told this guy, Oliver, I was like, bro, I'm moving out of Spain. And he was like, where are you going? I just told him, I'm going to Dubai. He just blocked me. I mean, those are people that are never going to help you out. And those are people that they just don't love you, right? Maybe I had a lot of signs, back then, pretty much knowing what I know today. There were a lot of signs that I could have seen before that would show me that these people would never actually support me or even love me as a friend in any fucking way. But back then I didn't see it, right? But when it came to the true hit for them, because it was a hit for them. Like, hey, bro, I'm going out of Spain. Like, I'm moving to Dubai. They just didn't support anything. They just blocked me out straight, and that's it. There was no explanations, no nothing. I didn't know anything else from them either, right? These two people were my best friends, like people that I'm always with, playing video games with, etc. Back when I was 17, 18 years old, okay? So, people who are your family, I've already told. People who are friends, cut them loose, man. As soon as you tell any single person your goals, if they have any sort of jealousy, or they have any sort of negative message, or any sort of bullshit, do not try to change them. Do not try to change their opinion. Do not try to get them to change their mind. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. Because what matters is you. Because when you get to your goals and you become successful, I can tell you, especially from experience, most probably not a single one of them is going to be with you. I can tell you the only friend that I have from high school is one friend. And the only reason why I have him still around me is because he's fucking amazing. He's a G. Software engineer, like super pro software engineering, strong body, strong mind. He's capable, he's intelligent as shit. He helps me with anything. If I have anything that requires any sort of software, pretty much a software engineer, an Instagram or in business in general with any software, he's there to just help me out. He knows how to do it even if he has never used any software and he's not an entrepreneur. He's a fucking G. But all the rest, they're just there. They're still in my hometown. They're still in Madrid, just living a horrible life, just hoping to, just hoping that it's Friday again so they can become drunk. They can just every single fucking Friday and every single Saturday and just hook up with a random chick that they have never seen at 4 or 5, right? And then the girls are just looking for husbands when there's no husbands around there because they're just all losers, right? And they also become losers themselves. It's fucking nuts. I mean, it's disgusting. And I can tell you today, my friends have nothing to do with that. And my friend is also not in Spain. He's currently studying in Canada, right? So you can see that your friends are going to change. So do not be fearful of dumping friends. Maybe there is a point in your journey where you don't really have as much friends anymore. That's absolutely amazing, man. That means you're changing, okay? It doesn't also mean to just become a fucking nerd and, maybe like a autistic person, right? You don't have to go to that extreme. You don't have to. If you want to, we'll do whatever the fuck you want. It's your life. You're the decision maker in your life, but you don't have to. And I can tell you, maybe you shouldn't even do that because I've done it and it's not good. It's not really good. You should have friends, but maybe you can change your friends. For example, a lot of my clients, what they do is they end up changing friends and their friends end up becoming all my other clients because they're all in the same journey to achieve success. So that's the kind of idea that you can adapt in order to continue having a social life, continue being surrounded by like-minded individuals who are going after success, okay? So these are the two most important points. Get your purpose down, get your circle curated, I would say. That's the best word to do it. Love your parents, even if they don't support you. Trust me, they're the people that love you the most. It's not your girlfriend, it's not your wife, it's not your husband, it's your parents. Trust me. We can make more videos about this. You can ask me in the comments, okay? So guys, just get these 2 points down and I will see you in the next video, okay? Take care.